guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Schauer and I'm joined by Morgan of Two Hot Takes.
Hello.
It's quite frankly an amazing podcast that I've been on, but they're also the queen of Am I the Asshole and other queries online.
Reddit specifically, yeah. We dive into all the crazy Reddit stuff.
You have solved so many mysteries from the internet. You have been a voice of reason. I remember when I was on yours and I read the reviews, I think it was through Apple Podcasts, someone was like, I like Sarah, but they're too violent.
I get called hostile all the time. We can't take it personally.
Yeah, I mean, but your voice is so soothing. I can't imagine that anyone listens to you and they're like, you know what, this is too much for me. I had to back off.
I feel bad. I've been causing some breakups lately.
Really?
Deadass. I've had people message me and they're like, thank you so much. Like, you don't take bullshit. And I decided to break up with my boyfriend.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, yay, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but like you're helping these people, but also like,
I hope so.
hopefully. Since Morgan is the queen of Am I the Asshole and being the voice of reason, I found this Reddit page. It's probably very popular and I'm like, oh, I found this, but it's called Yelp Drama. So we're going
I've never heard of it. So you're
You've
teaching
never?
me Reddit stuff.
Okay, so we're going to read the top all-time Yelp dramas and we're going to play the devil's advocate, but also listen to what the complaints are and give our thoughts and like if they're in the wrong and also just like make fun of these people.
Yes.
So our first one is COVID strip club policies. I'm so sorry. So this is 1 stars. What a ripoff. $30 cover for each person in our 9-person group, both guys and girls. Then you get in to find out that apparently because of COVID, no girls are topless. The only people wearing masks were the bartenders. All the customers and girls were maskless. How does that make sense to be maskless, but you can't have titties out? Why charge the cover? Why pay the cover? Don't waste your time and money. Okay. So the strippers could not have their shirt off, but they had to have they had to have their shirt on, but they were maskless.
Yeah. It seems like they should have switched what they were doing.
You can't cough out of your tits. So I would actually agree with the 1-star review.
Yeah, I would with this one, actually. What's the point of going to the strip club if you don't get topless?
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's not a lot of like bottom nude strip clubs, at least from the Midwest where we pretend we're pure.
Yeah, but it's like you pay to get in $30.
That's a big cover too. Yes. That's a pretty high cover.
And they have they have their tops on, but not their masks on?
No, I'm angry for him. Like when you go to the strip club, you want to get your money's worth, especially 30 times 9, $270.
Oh my God, $270.
And then you have to buy drinks when you get in there, and you're tipping the gals, which they deserve. But like, you better see some titty.
You know what? You're not the asshole.
No. He's justified on that one.
It makes sense, the 1-star review.
Yes.
This next one is from a month ago. Guy got booted after throwing a fit because he was asked to turn his phone volume down. He was streaming a football game in a nice restaurant full blast, but the server was the inconsiderate one. His partner looked so embarrassed. Initial thoughts?
Yeah, he's probably the asshole.
So his review, 1 star, one of the worst dining experiences in Walla Walla. Waitress was incredibly rude and inconsiderate. Plenty of other great places in Walla Walla to eat before this one.
Buddy, come prepared. If you are trying to watch football and like binge your fantasy football league or whatever you're trying to do, like come with an AirPod.
Yeah, exactly.
1 earphone in.
Yeah, it's like a silent rave.
Yes.
You know, but like you're watching a game. There's just something so rude and like distracting about someone playing.
That's entitlement.
Yeah, that really is.
I had a guy sit next to me on a plane recently and was playing like TikToks and like Facebook fucking videos on the plane next to me, full blast. And I literally look at him and I like turn my whole body to make it like super aggressive and just like stare at him without saying anything. And sure enough, just click, 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 it goes down.
Literally in public, you just wear headphones. You can literally scream like, oh, like score. And like everyone's like, oh, they're watching a game.
Yeah.
But like if you're playing it out loud, that's when it's like everyone's like, God, now I have to.
No one else wants to hear Tom Brady score.
Exactly.
No one gives a shit.
But now you're getting like weirdly aware of the Patriots. You know, you're trying to eat your wings and you're like, how are the Patriots doing tonight?
I know. I came to be distracted from my fantasy team failing.
Who's your fantasy team?
Oh, God. I got a terrible quarterback situation. I've got Tua and Wentz, and I've got an okay running back. So, but I got Justin Jefferson for my wide receiver.
Nice.
Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
I'm big into fantasy.
I am. Yes. This makes so much sense to me. So our next thing is from 3 stars. It says, got caught shoplifting.
Been there.
Have you ever shoplifted?
Yeah.
What did you shoplift?
I was under 18, you guys. It was like a sport for me and my friends. Like, this sounds really bad. We never stole from people, but like big department stores like Fleet Farm.
Minnesota
Fleet Farm. It's like a It's like they sell cow stuff and horse stuff and tractor trailers.
Yeah, you stole a horse.
I stole like 2 jackets, 3 pairs of leather choppers, a horse halter, and a bunch of stuff. And I was actually out of the store. Like I was getting into my car and the like Fleet Farm security came back and they're like, excuse me, ma'am, you have to come back inside with us. And they dragged me in, which is illegal. Know your rights.
Yeah, citizen's arrest. But also, how did you steal multiple jackets?
I was really good. Like, I was really good.
You walk out of the store like super thick.
No,
Right.
I dispersed it between like my purse, like my body. I would put a jacket on like under my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
But like I was really good. Like they didn't get me on camera, so they had to wait until I was out of the store, like hoping I would beep.
Yeah.
But they pay a girl. Don't do Fleet Farm because they pay a girl or like someone to sit there and stare at 40 cameras. And when I got in the room, they were like, "You were good. We didn't get you on any of the cameras." And I go, "I know."
You know what's really interesting? So if you don't want an alarm to go off on something, you cover it in aluminum.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't I know this back then?
Someone comes in with like a tray of leftovers. They're about to steal. It's just like all the aluminum over the jackets. I stole from like Forever 21 and then they caught me and then they called my parents. They're like, "You're going to jail." And I didn't go to jail.
I
They're
didn't
just
go to
like,
jail
"You
either.
had $21 worth of necklaces."
Yeah, no, the cop was really mad. I had some cash on me and he goes, "You could have bought all of this. Why did you steal it?" And I was like, it was fun. But I don't do it anymore.
Good, because you're an adult. And it would be weird if I like literally, I was like, "That's my friend on the news for stealing jackets from Nordstrom."
No, it was just Fleet Farm. After that, I was 17 and I got scared. So never again. It was good after that.
So 3 stars, got caught shoplifting. Well, I got caught shoplifting here. So they rated it 3 stars.
I'm surprised you gave him 3.
I know. You're like, all right, it was all right. Wait, I took a large container of hot soup and placed it in my backpack. I immediately spilled all over my stuff. I then tried to add a whole chicken and macaroni salad, and the man saw me. I was then taken into the office and told not to come back. They wouldn't even let me use the bathroom to clean out my bag. How rude. We was hungry.
I do feel really bad.
Yeah.
Like he was stealing food. I think out of all the things you can steal, I think food is like the most acceptable. Like if you need it.
It's like you're hungry, but also I do like that he complained, like he's like, it immediately spilled. Like, dude, he gave it 3 stars because it would have been like a positive shoplifting experience.
I feel like soup wouldn't be the thing I would go for. I'd like try to go for like a burrito or like a rotisserie chicken or like something that isn't hot liquid that is gonna wreck your bag. But
I'd go for the deli section because everything's hot and previously made. But the soup could just spill everywhere.
It was a bad play.
The chicken does make sense, but I love that you were like 3 stars because like we almost got out of there.
Yeah, and he was at fault, so maybe he didn't want to give him the 1 because he knew he was wrong.
Yeah.
So didn't want to mess with their Yelp rating that much, but was still like...
He's a local guide, which means he's
verified.
He rates enough places. Like he has like a shoplifting, like this is the best place to shoplift from, but if you're trying to steal soup, don't try it. Moving along. 1 star.
Oh, here we go.
My burger had hair in it, and that's bullshit. I'm tired of all these bitches fucking up my food. You must believe I don't fuck with all that shit, shawty. You heard me, slime. This Jack in the Box can suck a box of buttholes. I mean, I guess like that makes sense. You're not the asshole there. Like if there's hair in your food.
Yeah, I mean, you hope it was a human hair and maybe not the cow hair since it was coming from a burger.
It's very true.
But I worked in a lot of restaurants and hair ends up in people's food. I mean, we're constantly shedding and you can't win them all.
The thing is like if I saw hair in the food and I was really hungry, I would just
take it out.
Yeah, I would just take it. I don't even care. How much grossness can that hair contain? If it was like a clump of spit, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna order another burger.
Yeah.
But a piece of hair, how dirty could it be?
What if there was like a piece of head lice attached to it though? Or like a big flake of dandruff?
It would dissolve in my stomach. If I took the hair off the burger and placed it on my head, I'd be like, you know what? I'm getting lice. And then the waiter would be like, "That's why would you do that?" And then they rate me 1 star.
I just feel like sending food back after working in restaurants isn't a big deal, but like fast food, Jack in the Box, you just gotta drive away. Take the loss on the $3 burger.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like a restaurant, I could send shit back. I would, but I'd just be like, it was $4, man.
Yeah.
I simply do not care.
Do another lap. Go get another one.
Walk outside, take a breather.
Yeah.
Come back in. Our next one is titled Bagel Drama. It was 1 stars from Einstein Bagel Bros. Do you have Einstein's?
I love that place. Their strawberry cream cheese is so good.
I have never had it. I've always had their bagels. Train wreck. No greeting, no eye contact, no thanks. I asked for a mini bagel that was stacked in a jar on the counter. It was inedible. When I complained to the cashier, she informed me that I had asked for a dog bagel. When I pointed out that there is no label on the jar whatsoever, nothing that indicates that this is made for canine consumption, she just said that she thought I bought it for my dog. God damn it, did you see me here with my dog? These people are idiots. Selling bagels can't be that hard. It was a dog bagel, and she was mad that they didn't label it properly.
Buying bagels can't be that hard. Dude, you're an idiot.
I feel like if I was like, that looks good, and then someone's like, it's made for dogs, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna get something else.
Yeah.
But she was pissed. She's like, I should be able to eat that.
Just like, order a new bagel.
Order a new bagel.
People get so heated about like the most ridiculous things. It's like, this is such an easy fix. Like, I think it's the fact that she looks stupid. Like, it's the fact that like, I'm an idiot that bought a dog bagel, and you just don't want to admit you're wrong. You just want to like buy on that like they wronged you, which clearly by the 1 star.
My pride, I'd be like, I know that's a dog bagel. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh yeah, I want that one too.
Yeah.
But then can I get the other one?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not admit you're wrong.
Just buy the dog bagel, walk out, throw it in the street, and then buy something else. Like, the thing is you didn't even have to write a review. This could have been a singular incident that you just walked away from.
You literally showed everyone how dumb you are.
Yeah, and now they're going to look at all of your other reviews and be like, this is the person who bought the dog bagel.
This is a Karen for sure.
This next one, 4 out of 5 because someone got shot. Hookah was
God.
great, but someone got shot while we were there, so I'm taking a star away from that.
It really fucked with our ambiance.
I love the hookah, I love the people, but someone got shot. 4 out of 5 stars.
Maybe just give them the benefit of the doubt that like someone unrelated was having a bad day.
Yeah, like if it would make sense if an employee shot them.
Then yeah, maybe 1 star.
Yeah, you're like, oh, the employee shot.
Yeah.
Like, what have you been through that you take off 1 star because someone got shot?
It's kind of sad, and like you can definitely tell this is in America because we're so desensitized to shooting. Like, instead of like processing their trauma, it's like, oh, let me go leave a Yelp review that like someone got shot while I was there.
Yeah, like
What the fuck?
Someone gets shot and you're like, oh my God.
4 stars. This is unacceptable.
Currently at the hookah lounge, someone's getting shot. It's like really ruining the mood. But then I still don't understand why you would leave. That's not a reflection of the business. That's a reflection of the gunman.
I'd give the restaurant 5 stars for handling that bullshit.
Yeah. Like, they kept the business up and running while someone was getting shot.
That's customer service.
Yeah.
They still got their hookah at the end of the
They
day.
didn't kick us out. And something violent happened. So this next one is called Floors Were Sticky. It's 2 stars. The floors were sticky. The service was slow as molasses. Probably had something to do with the sticky floors. I remember walking into 2 employees taking care of the whole restaurant. I stood for what seemed like 20 minutes waiting to be waved. The first booth about directly facing the front door, only a couple steps away. I am the man that has to sit facing the door. It's an Italian thing. No, it's an evolution thing. The man that sits with his back to the door is susceptible to attack. I wasn't far enough away from the door to defend myself and a threat entered. I am not Anderson Silva. I had to switch booths. It was allowed, but I didn't expect it to be. In the booth, I chose like a purgatory for being picky, waiting on food and water like God had slowed down time to punish me. Slowly, only 2 people, the whole place. Food tasted like a deep fryer. Just drink some of the oil right out of the fryer. Will get you essence of the menu. Will not return. Did you understand what I just said?
Yeah. It sounds like some people need to learn how to fucking cook for themselves, though.
I think he is so out of it that he is beyond reason.
His metaphors were really good, though. Like,
Yeah.
the molasses in the floor, it's probably due to the sticky floors.
He's a writer.
He's definitely trying to be the next Shakespeare or some shit, because even the other one where he was like, God, it was like God had slowed down time himself. Like, buddy.
He rated it 2 stars because his back wasn't to the, like, his back was to the door.
It's an Italian thing. Are you the fucking Godfather? Are you worried about someone coming in and shooting you?
Just simply switch places. Okay, so tables have more than one side.
Yes.
You can walk around and get on the other side of the table. Unless it's like something that's directly facing the wall with only 1 chair, you could just simply walk around it.
Take some initiative, buddy, and move your fucking ass.
It's an Italian thing. If you're Italian, do you like facing the door?
I'm really curious now.
Yeah.
I need to know.
Do you have any Italian in you?
I don't. My little brother does. We have different dads, so he's pretty Italian. He's a little goofy.
So it makes sense why we don't understand it.
Yeah, no. We'd have to phone a friend for this one.
Call someone and we call an Italian. Hey, dude, do you sit with your back to the crowd? Oh no! Are you fucking serious?
I would never put my back to the door.
You sound insane. This one says, well, that escalated rather quickly. 5 stars to the weird crybaby MSM watching TV heads who are whining about the employees not wearing their government-mandated face diapers. I say good. Those of us with intelligence and common sense know that the Democrat CV-19 was all a pure lie, designed work in conjunction with the Democrat coup of our duly elected 2-term president, Donald James Trump. Oh my God.
Did you just say 2-term?
2-term. He wasn't elected twice.
No.
President Trump is the victim of the Democrat 5-year-long smear campaign and temper tantrum. But what the demo, I'm not going to say that, are not smart enough to figure out is that their little coup is actually working as a sophisticated, all-encompassing investigation of Democrat election rigging and vote-fixing, bribery, and murder investigation. This is the biggest investigation in history. President Trump, the greatest president ever, is in control of the military. Do you actually believe that potato that is pretending to be president now is actually President Trump? Wait, what?
This man is living in an alternate universe.
What's crazy is that he went on a tirade. 5 stars.
Yeah, I don't think he understood the star rating system here. I think he's confused with
5 stars
everything
mad.
else.
Yes.
If you look at the way he wrote too, like his like very specific caps lock on certain words too to really like drive the point home. Like
yeah.
He caps locked potato.
This was 9 days ago, 1 month ago. So
this is relatively recent.
They think that Joe Biden is the potato that's pretending to be Trump.
I
Joe
hope
Biden
this man gets the help he needs.
He's never claimed to be Trump. What do you mean? That makes no 5-year-long smear campaign. The man is a weirdo.
It's scary to me that some people like this can like drive cars and own guns
and vote.
When
I lived in Virginia, Trump got elected, the area that I was in, they announced the poll like results and like they like Trump and then
Hillary.
Yeah, exactly. And so 54 people had written in Trump. They didn't realize that Trump was an option, so they wrote him in. I was like, you guys, 54 fucking people wrote in Trump. His name is at the top.
I get it if it was like 1 or maybe even 2, but like, fuck.
It's one county of people who were just like refused to look at the ballot and they like wrote it in and they announced it. And I was like, I guess that counts towards Trump.
No. I don't think it does.
Really?
I think like you have to like, cause they're all like Scantron-y things these days. Like I feel like it has to be that circle or it counts as a write-in. I don't know if the write-ins go back. We need a politician or like a law.
We do.
Voting expert to like weigh in.
If I wrote in Biden in this last election, did that count towards Biden? Cause I did that. No, I'm kidding.
Like concerned, like Sarah.
Sarah's an idiot. This is so weird. He still gave it 5 stars.
What was this for? What was he even reviewing?
To the weird crybaby MSM watching TV heads who are whining about the employees not wearing their. Okay. So,
okay.
The employees were not wearing masks. Actually, that makes sense. The employees were not wearing masks, and so that's when he complained.
Yes, I see. It was at a restaurant, huh?
Yeah. He's like, they should be allowed to spread COVID on our food. This next one, 1 star. Chicken tenders heal his broken heart and home. If I could give this 0 stars, I would. Where is my chicken tenders? I have been going here for years and deserve a lot of respect. How dare you? The staff was very nice to me, showing me true respect. I deserve. I have been bullied my whole life, and it's nice having people who actually care about me for once in my life. My mother disowned me. My father is a traitor. The steak was decent, I guess. 10 out of 10 except for the chicken. R.I.P. Chicken Tenders, you were a real friend and helped me through my lonely life. Never coming here again. From John.
John went through it in that review.
Johnny's a real therapist. He was like, I've been going for here for years and deserve a lot of respect. How dare you?
But the staff treated me nicely.
They were so kind. They sat me down and they like, treated me as family. But the chicken tenders were gross.
That sucks because I'm a chicken nugget connoisseur. So I understand the frustration of getting bad nuggets. But John,
only 1 stars. This entire staff was nice, but the chicken nuggets was like what deterred you from giving it like 3.
Just order something else.
The staff treated you like family because you've previously been disowned.
You think you'd be doing 5 stars, so they actually want you to come back.
Yeah,
and keep treating you like family.
Just do 4 and they'll respond to you like, you know what, John, we love you. John, I know you from birth. We're going to be better with the chicken tenders. Why would you do this?
We won't go through Tyson anymore. We'll find someone better.
All right, so this is from 5 months ago. Hey, we don't kink shame, 1 star. Been here 2 hours. Took forever to have someone take our order. Then they brought the wrong thing. No big deal, right? but they never brought out the shit that I ordered. My friend got all their stuff and ate. I canceled my order, much to the dismay of my server. Evidently, they don't have assigned servers to specific tables because 10 different servers showed up to my table. None of them which had a clue as to what we had told the others. In closing, I would rather drag my ball sack on a treadmill made of cheese graters than to visit this cesspool of overpriced mediocre food and service that's less enjoyable than participating in an ISIS rally wearing a MAGA hat. Hope this helps. They got your order wrong.
He popped off. They popped off. I don't know if they mentioned, but holy shit. Balls through a cheese grater? That sounds horrific.
On a treadmill? I have pre-existing issues, but never would I bring it to the table like this.
Also, like, as a server, I'm gonna be honest, the server probably just forgot to put in his order.
Exactly. The 10 different servers is probably an exaggeration. There's probably like 2, like a shift change, and then like a manager came by. And
a manager coming by, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, hey, can we help you? And then they're like, yeah, sure.
What can we do to make this right? So sorry.
I would rather drag my ball sack on a treadmill made of cheese graters than to visit this cesspool of overpriced mediocre food and service that's less than enjoyable than participating in an ISIS rally. Have you been to an ISIS rally in a MAGA hat?
No, but it sounds like a death sentence for sure.
Very polarizing.
Get pummeled, stoned to death.
They forgot your order. That's really, really, really severe. All right, guys. So we're going to be doing one more.
Okay, let's do it.
Prophetic Yelp review posted 9 months prior to the owner fatefully deciding to engage in domestic terrorism. 1 star, the owner of this business is a conspiracy theory dipshit who needs mental help. Steer clear of her and this business. There are plenty of other businesses you can find quality work from. So if she did participate in domestic terrorism, it makes sense why you give it a 1 star.
Yes.
If you can't report her to the police, leave a Yelp review.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist. Like, JFK was not shot by Harvey Lee Oswald.
Well, I think he was, but I think that the government...
I think the CIA did it. He had some dirt on the Bush family.
Wait, Bush family?
Yeah, so Bush Sr. was like the head of the CIA at that time, and he had some stuff on the Bush family and was trying to clean up the streets, and it popped him.
Really?
That's my thought. As well as the son. I don't think the son died by crashing his plane. I think it was kind of like a Manchurian Candidate, if you ever, there's a movie on it, but they basically like instruct someone to have like a code word that sets them off.
Yeah.
So I think his flight instructor was like a plant and took down the plane.
In my mind, I've always thought about like who I'd like to hear a stand-up special from. And I've always said to myself, I hate hearing the 1% tell jokes. However, if a Kennedy had a stand-up special, I would love to hear their jokes.
Oh my God.
Because it would be so dark, because like a lot of humor comes from trauma. I would love to hear a Kennedy be like, you want to know what happened to my grandfather? I'd be like, what did happen to your grandfather?
Tell us.
In joke form, please. Because I mean, they're just like a cursed family.
The Kennedy curse, yeah. I mean, JFK, Bobby, JFK Jr., all the guys get taken out. There's been a couple other ones, like even recently, one of the granddaughters or like someone like got lost in a boat.
Yeah, and their sons were with them, I think.
The son, like a teenager boy, like 10 or 13 or something like that. And they didn't even send the Coast Guard out. They literally waited so long to send the Coast Guard out. And it was the same thing when JFK Jr.'s plane went down. They waited so long to send the Coast Guard out.
They just want all the Kennedys to die. And they're already so depressed. Okay, I don't want to like make light of their family trauma, but they're like, either they get killed or they... The Kennedys. Either they get killed or they themselves. And I'm just like, what is happening with that family?
I know. My friend hooked up with one of them out here though.
Schwarzenegger or...
Yeah, Patrick. She had sex with Patrick.
What happened?
I don't know. She said it was pretty good. It was just like she went to Loyola and I think they met up at like some like James Beach or something in Venice randomly, and she had sex with him. And
on the beach?
No. I think they went back to his place. Okay. But it was a good time. Like he seems like he's okay. He's dated Miley Cyrus and well, like I don't know.
Oh my God. You're like, yeah, my friend had sex with a Kennedy. He's good.
Yeah, his dick was great.
All right, well, there we go. All right, guys. Well, this has been this. And thank you so much, Morgan, for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
I love this. This is so much fun. You're like the Am I the Asshole Queen, and so...
I was kind of nice to these people, though. Like, I'm kind of mean on my podcast, so I feel really good about myself. I was very nice to these friends.
Yeah, you gave them the benefit of the doubt, even though a lot of them are totally out of their gourd. So where can we find you?
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. 2HotTakes. If you type podcast at the end, it helps, but 2HotTakes on all platforms.
Make sure to like, subscribe, rate it 5 stars, download, and then like and subscribe me. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has been this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.